Good morning, and welcome to the Daily Umbrella podcast for Thursday, July 16th. We bring you the stories, headlines, and happenings you need to know to start your day. Let's begin. Our top local story comes from northern Iowa, where two boys were hospitalized after a vehicle collided with a Union Pacific train near Lakota in Kossuth County. Authorities say a 16-year-old driver and his 12-year-old passenger were traveling on a gravel road when their Chevy Impala struck an eastbound train. Thankfully, a passerby quickly called 911 and has been praised for helping at the scene. Both boys were transported to hospitals with injuries. Also making news, an Iowa soldier seriously injured during an Iranian drone strike earlier this year continues his recovery. A benefit event is planned this weekend for Master Sergeant Josh Steinbach, who survived the March attack in Kuwait that claimed the lives of 6 members of the 103rd Sustainment Command, including 2 Iowa soldiers. Around the state, dozens of Catholic churches across eastern Iowa have celebrated their final weekend masses before a major reorganization takes effect. The Archdiocese of Dubuque is consolidating its 160 parishes into 24 pastorates as part of a restructuring plan. Nationally, dangerous flooding continues across South Texas, where relentless storms have forced evacuations and dozens of water rescues. Emergency crews remain busy as heavy rain continues to impact the region. And overseas, tensions remain high as the United States expanded military strikes against Iran, while missile and drone attacks continued throughout the region. Now, here's a look at today's weather. Expect another hot Iowa summer day with mostly sunny skies, a high near 93 degrees, and only a slight chance of an afternoon shower. Friday and Saturday look even hotter, with highs around 95 both days. If you need to fill up the gas tank, there is a bit of good news. The lowest reported Metro price is $3.38 a gallon at the Maverick station in New Virginia. Casey's locations in Guthrie Center are at $3.44, while stations in Dexter, Redfield, and Panora are reporting $3.46. Looking for something to do? Polyglot Theater brings its family-friendly production, Bees, to Bondurant this morning and Windsor Heights this evening. Shakespeare on the Lawn continues its run of Measure for Measure, and the Des Moines Metro Opera wraps up another successful festival this week with performances of Tosca, King Roger, and Of Mice and Men. If dinner plans are still up in the air, Thursday is one of the best days to find local specials. Everything from baked spaghetti and kebabs to tacos, pork tenderloins, steaks, and barbecue is on the menu around central Iowa. And before we wrap up, let's visit today's message from Daily Umbrella publisher Shane Goodman. Shane reflects on the strange charm of high school class reunions. He writes that reunions reveal 2 universal truths. Everyone is curious about everyone else, but nobody wants to admit it. 40 years after graduation, conversations have shifted from football games and prom dates to knee replacements, cholesterol numbers, and retirement plans. He points out that social media has changed reunions because we already know who moved away, who has grandchildren, and who posts way too many vacation photos. Yet somehow, getting together in person still matters. For a few hours, the decades disappear, old cliques fade away, and stories somehow become even better with each retelling. His closing observation may be the best of all. After spending 4 years waiting to graduate, we spend the next 40 years wondering what happened to everyone else. And if there is another reunion? He hopes someone else volunteers to organize it, because group projects never really changed after high school. And finally, today's morning riddle. How did the vegetarian quit smoking? Think you know the answer? Send your guess to Tammy at iowalivingmagazines.com before noon today for a chance to be featured. And be sure to subscribe to our full email version of the Daily Umbrella for free at www.thedailyumbrella.com. That is your Thursday briefing. Thank you for listening to the Daily Umbrella podcast. Have a safe, cool, and thoughtful day, and we will see you back here tomorrow morning.